Hey guys, I'm Bryna Jordan.
And I'm Esme Purvis, and welcome to this episode of In the Mix. And what a show we have for you guys today.
Yes, indeed. Today we'll be showing you how to make your very own cocktails with our highly skilled barman.
Not only that, but today we'll be watching our very own sound crew compete to take on the Great Birmingham 10K run. And personally, I think that Tom is going to win.
Well, I think you're lying because Callum goes to the gym every day. He's a genuinely fit person, so he can smash this out so easily.
Yes, but Tom is taller. But anyway, we should settle a little bet. £10?
£10.
£10, right.
Perfect.
And we also have a very exciting performance from the amazing Lucy Walden, who's singing for us at the end of our show.
But first, we'll be treating you to an interview of Elliot Twist, who is part of the Birmingham City University's Burlesque Society. For those of you who don't know what that is, burlesque dancing is seen as a fancy word for striptease, but burlesque has been around since the 17th century. The clothing is sexy and seductive, leaving a lot to the imagination. Let's see what Elliot had to say.
I'm Esme and I'm here with Elliot Twist, who does burlesque dancing. Today we're going to talk about how drag culture and burlesque intertwine and a bit more about what he does. How we're going to do this is a quick fire interview and we're going to try and get this done in 4 minutes. Let's go. Could you explain a little bit about what you do for us?
For burlesque, I currently hold the treasurer position, so I handle all the money and lose all of it. But I also just dance really in the advanced class and normal.
Fair enough. So what first got you into burlesque dancing?
I had a friend that did it, and I made a joke that she was a stripper, and then she told me to come along to do it, and I did it and fell in love with it.
So you kind of saw it and you were like, oh, it's not the stripper actually.
Yeah, it's not stripping.
That's good. Okay, so what type of music do you dance to, and do you do any other forms of dancing?
We kind of dance to anything that, since we don't pick the songs, it's our two dance teachers that do. It can be anything. We can do traditional burlesque, or we did one song that was kind of a rock song that we had a live band perform as well.
That sounds a lot of fun. So which type of music do you prefer to dance to?
I prefer rock because it's just, I feel like there's more of a bass to it and more beat you can follow along to it. But
That's
also
good.
Likely I'll know it, so.
That actually sounds a lot of fun. Okay, what would you typically wear whilst dancing?
I've kind of got a stereotypical outfit of I'd wear fishnet tights, leather shorts, and then a body harness. But sometimes I wear like BDSM sort of stuff.
So do you dress more girly, or do you dress more rocky punk in a way?
I like to think I throw punk a bit in the mix, but it's quite girly because it'd be literally women's clothes.
Yeah.
I've just nicked. I've got my mum's shorts, which is stolen. So.
Does your mum tell you to say why are you wearing my shorts?
No, she's given me loads of stuff. She bought my first makeup palette, so she's really supportive about it.
That's good. Okay. Do you think there is a connection between drag culture and burlesque dancing?
Yeah, I think there's a connection because you can get people who have done burlesque and gone over to drag, like me, or you can do people who have gone from drag to do burlesque dancing and been featured with us to perform.
So you said you just do more drag now than burlesque?
I'm starting to get into drag. Thursday was the first time I've ever worn it out. I've always been planning it for ages, but I've actually only just started.
Was that at Gales?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Gales. It's fun, guys. Okay, does burlesque inspire your choices in everyday life?
It does, because it's encouraged me to become more confident. I've started wearing out more extravagant outfits, started actually wearing makeup in uni, where before, back in my hometown, I could not do anything like that.
So do you think when you go out, do you get do you get anyone that offends you, or do you just don't care about it?
I've had certain people who offend me, I've had people who threaten me over certain really trivial things, but then it's just to the point where you just push past it and you just go, it's not worth the effort.
So you gain confidence,
yeah.
You're like, I don't care about you and your opinions.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Do you think that there are any issues with guys doing burlesque?
I don't think there's an issue. I think there's the stereotype of if you do burlesque, that means you're kind of gay. I've had loads of people come up to me and actually say, oh, so since when have you come out? And I've been like, okay, I've always been bi, but alright. I've also had people, we gave a class on actually teaching burlesque to a bunch of other people on holiday, and then a woman came up to me and said, oh, I think it's so great you've signed up for this. It's good to always see new people show up. And I was like, I've done this for 2 years now, but okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks guys for joining us. We'll be back in the studio with me and Bryna. Goodbye. Well, thank you, Elliot, for that very interesting discussion on burlesque and drag culture. But on another topic, I passed the sound team earlier today and I heard them have a little bit of a squabble, but I have absolutely no clue what it's about. Can you tell us?
Honestly, they have a different fight every single week. Do you remember the time when we had to do an entire show without sound just because they couldn't get their act together and just be in the same room?
That was absolutely awful. And as well, their Twitter feud is getting out of control. Guys, you've got to look at it. It's #InTheMix Twitter, and you'll just read all their arguments. It's so funny.
Honestly, I die every time I see it. But actually, to settle their differences, we sent them to go and compete in the Simply Health Great Birmingham 10K run. Now then, Esme and I actually found out some facts about the race. So more than 7,000 people will be taking part in this year's race, which is in its 4th year.
It's also sponsored by Simply Health to try and promote healthy living and is aimed at people to get more active more regularly and is part of a wider programme of activity events across the city. Let's see how Tom and Callum got on.
So mate, you ready for the race?
Yeah, a little bit nervous, a bit on edge, but I think it'll be good.
Yeah, it should be a good day.
Yeah, the weather's good for it as well. It's
Yeah,
not raining, so
yeah.
we're not going to get soaked. But, obviously, I'll be finished before you.
What?
Yeah, so
You
I'm
mean-
going to beat you.
Well, no, because I will finish before you.
Well, not really.
Oh,
You
bad.
know, well, we'll sit on the racetrack in a minute, aren't we?
Well, we will.
Obviously, you're going to be miles behind me.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, what? You what?
No.
You
Bring it up high, reach up my slam feeling. Feelings right now, once more. Bring it up. We're out here. Callum's off somewhere. Don't know where the f he is. I'm out here doing this for you. Didn't even meet me at the match centre. So thanks for that. I'll see you at the finish line, mate.
At 6.5, 6k. Nice shower coming up.
Here you go, mate. Well done.
A few moments later.
There you go, mate. Callum's way ahead of you.
It's so hot. Thank God you guys are here. What happened to Cannon Hill Park?
Back to 50.
Oh, I saw him. He ran off about here because she went up here. See? And then he was just in front of me. Looked away for a second at my surroundings. Gone.
So we're here near Point of Edgbaston, Pershore Road, just over there. Radisson's there. Found Dan and Ava.
Hello.
So it's all right now, really. I'll forgive them. They gave me water, they gave me sun cream, so I'll be on my way now.
Okay.
See you at the finish, guys.
Good luck.
Right, see you later. See you later. Look, it's a 7k one. Thought I went past it already, but I didn't. So 3k to go now. Probably not going to walk now to the end because apparently Callum's quite far in front of me.
Well, we have one very special.
Inside as well. VCU! Hello, radio student. Helping a brother out as we go into the Bookie Tunnel for the last time. And we're back. Feeling good.
Well, Esme, it looks like you owe me £10.
Well, instead of £10, how about a drink at the pub in the beer
know.
garden? Because that run has officially made me want to have a few drinks.
Definitely. Nothing beats an ice cold cider in a pub garden for me. But funny you should mention that one, because our next item is on cocktail making with our very own bartender, James Penders.
Hiya, we're here with James, a bartender. He's going to be teaching us how to make 3 different cocktails. So James, what are you making first?
Yeah, we're going to make some cocktails and we're going to start with a Sea Breeze. Sea Breeze is actually a drink I've never tried before, you might be keen to know.
Okay.
I've never tried it before, I have made it before. It's, from what I know of it, a bit basic. We'll start off with the vodka. So we're just going to do it the student way, and we're just going to pour it right in there. Usually you want like 50 millilitres of vodka in there, which is okay, but no student I know really has measures. And usually we would have ice, but we don't. Quite simply, you just add in your pink grapefruit juice. Pink grapefruit juice.
Pink grapefruit?
Yes. You can pour some pink grapefruit juice in there for me.
Tell me when?
Yep, that'll do. And then you want to add some cranberry juice in. Pretty straightforward. Well, you could have moved. Thanks. You add some, you just fill it to the top with cranberry juice. A bit like Sex on the Beach, without the peach schnapps. So it's quite pretty straightforward. And then all good cocktails come with a garnish, which is lime. Lime always goes with these things. Lime is pretty straightforward. If you want to cut a lime, you just cut it in half and you make a wedge by doing that. And and that is how you would make a sea. So you gentlemen are going to try it, yeah?
Okay. Yeah. You guys try it?
Well, I don't drink very often, but I don't think I'll get drunk off a sip.
That's nice. Very limey.
Yeah.
Very limey.
A lot of citrus. Okay, James, I didn't really like that drink. It tasted horrible to me. Did you make something else?
Well, don't blame me, don't blame the talent. You're just unrefined taste. Okay, I'll make you a Moscow Mule then. Moscow Mule, again, quite simple. These cocktails are made to be easy, good for students if you like to just experiment with some stuff. So we are going to make a Moscow Mule just to sate you, okay?
Thank you.
It's just vodka again. Again, no measures, so just freestyle it. Do what you want. Probably. That's a bit triple. That's a bit double. I've got bad eyesight, don't worry. To be simple, you just add ginger beer and garnish it. I can't get the can open. Do you want to open it for me? So yeah, you always have ice in your cocktails. You didn't get the memo.
I didn't. No.
So, quite simple, vodka, ginger beer, lime. It could not be simpler, and again, we just give it a garnish with some lime on the side. Or you can squeeze the lime in. Adds to give it a little bit more flavour. That is... Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly what I thought.
Oh wow. It's hard to keep a professional face on when you've had that. Oh wow. Okay. And that is your Moscow Mule.
A very strong Moscow Mule. Alright then, so that one was a little bit strong.
Should we do something basic?
We'll do something basic, yeah.
Do something basic, yeah. Everybody likes it. Now, we're going to make a woo-woo.
Woo-woo?
Everybody knows. Are you laughing at how I said that?
Yeah.
What? Do we don't have peach schnapps.
We do. You have it. You always you provided the peach schnapps.
Yeah. Oh yes.
You did.
Yeah. Because I love peach schnapps. Peach schnapps, yes, we're going to just pour that right in there. You might just pour the whole flask, can't you? Yeah. So, we're quite simple. Again, you would just have your ice, you would have 50 millilitres of vodka and 50 of peach schnapps. That's if you want to do it the spoon's way, which most people do. And it's literally just cranberry juice in there. You fill it right up to the top. And that's where we go. And then you garnish it. Now, fun fact, if you didn't know, and you should know, if you want to make Sex on the Beach, you just add orange juice.
Oh, okay.
It's that simple. Basically, everybody likes woo-woo. I presume you don't need to try it, but
that just fell out.
I see that.
Yeah, thank you.
Fine, we'll just cut a thicker that I like, thick with 2 C's, and here we go. Boom, pronto, done. So we're going to try woo-woo. You ever tried the woo-woo
before that camera?
No. Let's
You
start.
never had woo-woo before? No.
I don't drink that often.
It's fruity.
It is, yeah.
That's nice. That's quite smooth.
Yeah, see? I'm great. I don't like any of the cocktails we say, but that's just me.
That's just you.
Whiskey man, what one do you think is the best?
Definitely the woo-woo.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I think, yeah, the woo is the best one.
Yeah, okay. I'm probably going to say that that's good, because after a few drinks, the Moscow Mule just kind of casually goes down.
Thank you for that, James.
Yeah, thanks for coming in to doing this.
Oh, no worries, anytime.
And back to you guys in the studio.
If anyone would like to see a very funny deleted scene from that item, which features yours truly trying all of the drinks, you can head over to our YouTube channel and view that one. But has anyone else noticed how all of the item sets look exactly the same?
I know, I've seen my kitchen in a few times already, guys.
Yes, indeed though. Anyway, I found out about one of the most popular cocktails, which is called the Porn Star Martini, also my Martini apparently, which is my favourite drink. It's normally made with passion fruit vodka, vanilla vodka, passion fruit puree and orange juice. It's served in a martini glass with half a passion fruit for garnish and a shot of Prosecco, which can either be put in the cocktail or had separately as a shot. I prefer mine in the cocktail. It adds a little bit of bubbles.
Definitely, I prefer Prosecco over anything, and that sounds like a delicious drink, so I want me to have one now.
Honestly, well, as everybody knows, after a good drink, I love to have a little boogie.
Well, Bryna, you're just in luck, as we'll be able to have that boogie, as up next we have the very talented Lucy Walden, live from our very own music studio.
Lucy will be performing a cover of Camila Cabello's 2017 single, I Have Questions, for us in the studio tonight.
This, sadly, guys, will take us through to the end of our show. Tune in tomorrow at 11 AM for our next episode.
Take it over, Lucy.
Why do you have to leave me here to burn? I'm way too young to be this hurt. I feel doomed in hotel rooms, staring straight up at the wall, counting wounds, and I'm trying to numb them all. Do you care? Do you care? Why don't you care? Gave you all of me, my blood, my sweat, my heart, and my tears. Why don't you care? Why don't you care? I was there when no one was. Now you're gone and I'm here. I have questions for you. Number one, tell me who you think you are. You got some nerve trying to tear my faith apart. And number two, why would you try and play me for a fool? Should've never, ever, ever trusted you. And number three, why would you, who you swore that you would be? I have questions, I got questions haunting me. I have questions for you. I have questions. I have questions for you. My name was safe, it's in your mouth. Why'd you have to go and spit it out? Oh, your voice was the most familiar sound, but it sounds so dangerous to me now. Number one, tell me who you think you are. You got some nerve trying to tear my faith apart. And number two, why would you try and play me for a fool? Should've never, ever, ever trusted you. I have questions for you. I have questions. I have questions for you. Do you care? Do you care? Why don't you care? Gave you all of me, my blood, my sweat, my heart, and my tears. Why don't you care? Why don't you care? I was there when no one was. Now you're gone and I'm here. I have questions for you. I have questions for you. I have questions. Why don't you care? Why don't you care? have questions for you. I have questions for you. I have questions for you. I have questions.